And welcome guys to the round of 16 of today's monthly final of June. Yeah, from the Go4 SD2 Cup series. And yeah, we have a nice game coming up, I think. It will be a PvP. The map will be Frozen Temple, and spawning to the bottom right we have the one choosing the purple color, representing easy visualize. This is a Rodzyn. And yeah, he's going for double gateway into Cybercore, no expansion yet. Going over to the top left where his opponent is spawning, taking the blue color, also B in the Protoss. But yeah, representing Team Liquid here, this is Mana. And he's essentially going for the same build here. His Cybercore is like a few seconds later. First difference being shown here with having Rodzyn going for 2 Stalkers immediately after the Cybercore finishes, and Mana gives the priority to his Mothership Core and the expansion now. So yeah, puts himself in the, let's call it, defensive position there. I expect there to be a pylon somewhere around the low ground, and yeah, let's see how this turns out. Yeah, the Stalkers of Rodzyn instantly starting to move across the map, while we have the Mothership Core of Mana patrolling over here. I'm not sure if that's a wise move. Maybe he was expecting Adepts to be there, but actually he just has to recall, which means 1 for the Nova Charge is missing here. But yeah, you can see 2 Stalkers also being there for Mana now. So yeah, he's even damaging the Stalker of Rodzyn a little bit. And yeah, Rodzyn in the meantime going for the expansion as well, having the Robo about to finish. And the check choice on Mana's side is another one, because we see the Twilight Council over here. So we will see different stuff coming up. And we actually, he did see that, yeah he did. I was just wondering about this probe inside of Rodzyn's base here. Yeah, so the first model is starting for Rodzyn now. No further tech yet, so he might just stay on the model Stalker stuff. But with having that many Stalkers, I guess he should go for a Blink, or he will transition pretty soon, most likely. 1 Sentry now being warped in. Over on the other side for Mana, there we see the Blink upgrade being researched now, but no Robo being built yet, so we have a difference in what the players are going for at the moment. Now we see the Warp Prism being built by Rodzyn, so there are lots of different things going on. So this essentially can be anything. Could be an Adept drop, could also be a push to just have the Warp Prism there to reinforce from a more neutral position, like over here or something, maybe down here. To just have the warp impossibility next to the fight. And yeah, actually we see Rodzyn moving out to the top, or taking the top lane, let's call this way. And yeah, we'll go over here, check for the third, not see anything, and then he might just try to attack into this while having 1 immortal with his army. And that's it, he just has 1 immortal. That's not that much, but he has a slight supply lead there, so not that bad. And yeah, at least he got a probe here. So let's see what else he can do. Photonova Charge being activated instantly. And Rodzyn says, I don't care, let's go in here. Some nice force fields going down on both sides. But I think Mana puts down more force fields and has the more favorite position afterwards, I think. But now all of the sentries of Mana are taken out. Mothership Core sets another Photonova Charge, but the pylon is taken out immediately. And now we see Rodzyn just pushing in here, blink forward to take out the immortal. Nice blink, nice micro with the Warp Prism. But will this be enough? We will have the Warp Prism being focused out. The immortal will go down. The Mothership Core is trying to join, soaking some shots, and I think Mana will have done this. The Stalker count is going down for Rodzyn. He's down to 7 supply now, and Mana, with losing some probes there, now having a huge lead in terms of army. Rodzyn obviously whopping in back at home. He killed quite some workers there. 21 workers being killed by Rodzyn in the process, or in the whole game right here. Most of them during this attack, while Mana was forced to pull them off the mineral line and yeah, attack with them. So yeah, Mana is joining the fight now, blinking back before losing any Stalker. But yeah, there's some more Photon Overcharges available. We even see the pylon on the high ground. Will we see the blink on the high ground? Yes, we do. And nice force fields going down, so the Immortal is taken out of the fight there. And there's no War Prism available for Rodzyn at the moment. I think he shouldn't really fight at that position, so the Mothership Core the units give vision, but yeah, never mind. The Immortal is taken out. The blinks on that one. Next Immortal comes out, will be blinked on too, and will go down. Now we have some Zealots, but what will Zealots gonna do against those Stalkers there? GG being called by Rodzyn, and Liquid Mana takes game number 1. Yeah, and now in this context, this probe there actually could make the difference. We see that already Mana Stalker took some damage, but with just having this probe taking a shot or two, this might be it already. But yeah, it will be a 1-for-1 Stalker trade here. But Mana should go back, or actually he has the advantage now. But yeah, the trade will be there again, 1-for-1, but this Stalker also falls. And now Rodzyn has a problem because he didn't micro back there somehow. He just went to the left hand side, which means those Stalkers were able to follow him. And yeah, this pylon is also being scouted. And Rodzyn now throws down the Nexus. Mana has thrown down his Nexus a little bit earlier, since he seems not to be the player wanting to be aggressive in this game. Both players going for a Robo now, almost at the same time. Yeah, it's like a 6-second difference, so not that hard to see. Also, Rodzyn is going for the Twilight Council now to... yeah, since Mana was going for Blink in map number 1, he most likely will go for the same stuff over in map number 2 now, because yeah, it worked pretty good for him. So I think Rodzyn is just kind of following this stuff to not lag the Blink upgrade in something in a fight that might be pretty important. Yeah, in terms of upgrades, oh boy, I didn't see the pylon, but in the production tab there is something showing up, boys. We have a Dark Shrine going down, and this means sneaky peeky action. But there already is an observer out for Mana, and it's flying behind the army, so I don't think that DTs will win this game at all. And even blinking forward now to take out both sentries. This is pretty nice. Mana having a huge army lead actually. And he also takes out the observer, which means his observer is free to go. And now the blink forward comes down. We have the Immortal being focused. All of the Stalkers of Mana are doing their job pretty well right here. And yeah, he's blinking away the weakened ones. Those units of Rodzyn are falling. And now we have 6 Stalkers in the main base of Rodzyn, and this might be it already. I don't see Rodzyn coming back from this. He lost so many probes, he lost so many units, and essentially he does not have units. That's the big problem. Even with not having the weapon possibility right here for Mana, he might be able to deal crucial damage by just taking out the Nexus, for example. And also taking out units one by one also is pretty good for Mana. And there's the GG good luck called by Rodzyn, and Liquid Mana takes game number 2 and therefore this series.